Hey YouTube, in this video I'm going to be doing a deck profile of my Revenger Phantom Blaster Abyss, so my new Legion based Revenger deck. I'm going to also be doing, in the next couple of videos, I will be doing deck profiles of all these other decks. So I've got the Witches one, I've got the other Witch build, which is the Genesis one. I've got the CEO Yggdrasil Regalia one, which is separate from my Minerva one, just like this one is separate from my Raging Form one. So I have those decks still, in addition to these. So I got Murakumo, Machining, Great Nature, the Beast Tamer Legion, and the Angel Feather Legion deck. I haven't seen anybody post these, but I'm going to be doing deck profiles on all of these. So basically all the Legion campaign plus the four premier decks from the extra boosters. Now I could also do some for fun, more budget line ones. Like I noticed that there are common legions that are featured in the extra booster for both Genesis and Royal Paladin. Not Royal Paladin, Shadow Paladin. So I'll do those too possibly in a future video. But I may also just upload my Fighters Collection decks, which are Break Ride based, instead of these Legion based ones. But Legion seems to be all the rage right now, so that's what you can expect to see in the next couple of videos. So without further ado, let's get into the Revenger one. This is going to be as is, based off of just the cards that I pulled in the booster box. So if you remember, I only pulled 3 of these and 3 Blaster Darks, so I had to, or not, yeah. I got 3 of these and 3 Cormack, so I had to do a filler spot, and you'll see what it is. So starter is, or to start off, 3 Revenger Phantom Blaster Abyss, 1 is SP, 1 is RRR, and 1 is Legion Rare. So it's pretty epic that I pulled all 3 of these out of 8 boxes. Next, 3 Ambitious Spirit Revenger Cormack. This is the only RRR that I didn't pull a 4th copy of, which is very rare if you have 8 boxes. Eventually I will probably up both of these to 4 each, but for now that's what I'm running. And then the filler that I chose to go with is Illusionary Revenger Mordred Phantom. Some people tend to ride or try to run Drag Ruler in here. I think you can do that. The only thing is, in order to deal damage to the opponent, you have to be at limit break, so that's already kind of later in the game, and that's also slower than Legion. So I figure Mordred Phantom, because of his ability to give that +2 stages and also Superior Call something, and because if you have to ride him first, then he's still attacking for 13 unboosted, he can hit a cross ride. So I still think he is overall the more consistent one to go with if you must run an additional grade 3 outside of the 2 legions, the Revenger legions. But ideally, if it was me, I would run 4 Phantom Blaster Abyss and 4 Spirit Revenger Cormack. That's just me, and I will eventually probably do that. The nice thing about Mordred, I also thought of the fact that he is an SP in the set, so if you pull him, you can just tech him in the deck, and he kind of works okay, because he's one of the better break rides that when he attacks a Vanguard, he's 13k unboosted. So, yeah. So that's what I'm running for right now. The deck will change. Moving on, we have for grade 2s, 3 Blaster Dark Revenger. So 2 RRR, and then I've got the Legion Mate, or Legion Rare. So 3 Blaster Dark Revenger. Ideally, you want to run 4 of this. I will bump this up to 4. And then 4 Fighting Spirit Revenger Macart. He is basically the new Tartu, just to simplify it. And he's the Legion mate for the guy that looks like Sephiroth. And then the other grade 2 is Willy Revenger Mana. She is good for free calls, thin the deck so you can get to your triggers. Even if you're not gonna retire the thing that she calls, it doesn't matter. It still helps you improve your chances of hitting a trigger that turn. So her, along with Cormack, that's a lot of superior calling. Mordred, there's even more superior calling. So the deck is very fast. That's the grade 2 lineup. What I'll probably do is drop her to 3 and up this to 4. grade 1s. 1 Black-winged Swordbreaker. A lot of people run 2. I don't understand why. I hate drawing into this. If you draw into this, it's just terrible. You're most likely going to throw it away as a 5k shield. But yeah, one of those is enough. You basically bring it out with Judgebau and draw a card. That's it. Next, I'm running 1 Eloquence Revenger Glonn. The reason why I'm running him is because every grade 3 is a Phantom, even Mordred. So, actually, no, I take that back. This is not a Phantom. So, basically, boosting Mordred, boosting Abyss for that 10k. I may actually take him out because I am running a Cormack. So, he's not a 10k booster for Cormack. But my main ideal winning image is having this guy to try to finish the opponent off. So I want to make that first attack really strong and then restand and go again. So that's why he's still in here. But I'm most likely going to take him out. Once I up, what's his name, to 4, I'll probably take him out once Mordred leaves. Anyway. Next, 4 Transient Revenger Masquerade, Early Rush. He's just very good. 2 Trumpeter. I like the 2 Trumpeter. Some people don't run it at all because of the counterblast. I still think it's a pretty decent card. And I can't really think of anything better to run besides this next card, which I'm running. 2 Self-Control Revenger Rakia. Basically, this thing, when a grade 0 is placed on R, and you have a Revenger Vanguard, this guy's a 10k booster. So that happens with, well, for one thing, with this guy. So that's why I'm running these 4. I can't really think of anything better. Post in the comments if you can think of a better grade 1 lineup than what I have. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to run another one of these. I kind of like it at 1. I don't know. Grade 1 lineup probably will change once I get rid of Mordred. But as it is right now, this kind of works. And then 4 Sentinels. You can run the Quintet Wall in here. I would not really recommend running like 2 of it. I don't know. I may try 1 Casal in here just to see, but because Phantom Blast Service is a Counterblast 2, and Mordred is a Counterblast 1, I think once I take Mordred out, I'll have the extra Counterblast to run the Casal. So for now, just 4 of these. It's really good. The Quintet Wall will work as well. Because you put the triggers back when you seek mate anyway, and also the Quintet Wall. I don't know. It's just there's situations where you kind of want to just use a 1 card block instead of a 2 card block. So I don't know. I think I may actually put it back in. These are the regular ones. You can run obviously the Revenger ones if you have them. I have those in my Raging Form deck. I just don't want to take them out. But the old ones work just fine in either deck. It doesn't really matter. And then the trigger lineup is just the standard 4 draw, 8 critical, and 4 heal. All Revenger triggers, just for consistency, since I am running the regular Megalier. You can run 12 critical if you want. I don't think it's necessary. I am actually considering it, since there is no Persona Blast in here. I could run 12 critical, put the Death Feather Eagles in, and then I could run probably 1 or 2 Casal, because that extra, just having no draw triggers, helps Quintet Walls be a much better option. And then the starter is Judgebau Revenger. Some people run the Dark Goat thing, Creeping Dark Goat. I don't understand why. This is a Revenger. It'll still also go into the soul, and this gets you free calls. This is also how you can call this guy, because this is not a Revenger, and he's the only thing that can superior. Well, Mordred can also do it. So for my deck right now, I have 2 ways of calling this. Superior calling this from the deck, either with Judgebau or with Mordred Phantom. But once Mordred Phantom leaves the deck, it's pretty much just Judgebau is going to be the only card that can pull this for a +1. But anyway, that's the deck for right now. Let me know what you guys think. I really am a little confused on the grade 1 lineup. So I'll probably change this, but I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to put in here. So let me know in the comments what you think of the deck. And as always, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.